expand out that chest. And just feel like you're a battery and it's recharging itself. Recharge, fully recharge, open up that chest, open out that rib cage. Exhale, relax and open out that rib cage. Oh, yes. Okay, now we can keep that chest open, keep that rib cage open, and we move our fingers, wrists. And again, make it a bit dance-like. Keep that chest and rib cage open as you do this. And then keep the shoulders moving. Almost like a dance routine, but not really a routine because I don't know. I'm not making this a routine. This is all random. Then we do it on one leg. Again, keep that rib cage open. That helps. That engages that inner core strength when the rib is opened. And the spine, as a consequence, remains opened. And then we do the same on the other side. Good. And then a few squats. And again, keeping that bum relaxed. A few lunges. Again, even when you do the lunge, keep that rib cage open as you exhale. That keeps the spine open too, so you're not collapsing inwards. Oh, and a few high knees. Very on the spot. Okay, here we go. So now we do the whole kind of re-establishing the conversation, the awareness we're going to have with the body, that mind-body conversation over the next hour. We're going to go, every time we exhale, we're going to feel and observe the body release that tension, all of it, particularly the bum. And then we're going to, as the release of the break is gone, we're going to expand the rib cage and lift up. And that's it as we exhale. It's all on one exhale. So here we go. Take the inhale. Start exhaling. Release the break. Fully the bum. Keep exhaling. Just expand the rib cage. And gently lift up a fraction, the chest lifting up. And observe how that feels. Feels alive, doesn't it? Do that again. Inhale. Exhale, release the break. Keep exhaling, lift and expand the rib cage. There's a gentle lift, even the hips seem to open, as the shoulders open. Again, inhale. Exhale, release the break fully. Lift and expand the rib cage. Notice how alert you feel. There's a sense of potential there in your structure. Again, inhale. Exhale, go. Release the break. Relax the bum. Lift and expand the rib cage. And again, just that feeling there. That feeling of embodiment, where you're totally connected with your structure. That's how you should feel as we do any posture. It doesn't matter what the posture is, you should have this sense of alertness, of openness and ease. Okay, here we go. Let's do deep breathing. Interlace fingers, knuckles on the chin, and away you go in your own rhythm. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale, release the break, expand rib cage. Repeat. Again, every time you exhale, you release the break, fully feel the whole body relax, particularly the bump, then gently expand the rib cage and feel that sense of alertness and aliveness. That's when the elbows touch. You're not squeezing, you're not compressing, you're not struggling. Last breath cycle. Loosen that out. Few ones on the spot. Okay, let's do half moon. So stand roughly upright, chest open. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, scan the body top to bottom and just relax everything. Oh, yeah. You have to keep your body just relaxed as we do this. Here we go. Inhale. Start exhaling, relax the whole body. Shoulders down, palms out, arms up, loose grip. Inhale. Now exhale, fully relax the bum. And then keep exhaling and just lift the chest up away from the bum, gently expand the rib cage. And again, feel alive, feel alert, feel that sense of potential. The whole structure's primed. Inhale. Fully exhale, relax first, then lift the chest up out to the right as the hip goes to your left. And pause when that you're kind of pointing at the 1 o'clock point. Inhale, refuel. Now exhale, again, first release the brake, relax everything, and now drive the chest up away from that relaxed bum, fully lengthening your spine in this position. Refuel with the inhale. Now exhale, fully relax your whole body and gently expand the rib cage, lifting and lengthening the spine gently. And feel that sense of alertness and aliveness in this position. Refuel. Exhale, fully relax. Expand rib cage. And again, observe that sense of alertness, that awareness you're in your structure, that embodiment. Refuel. Exhale, relax. And lift that chest up as you come back up. Boom, arms down. Loosen that out. Again, feel how that connected with that core spinal strength in your spine. We do the same thing on the other side. Here we go. Inhale, exhale, relax. Shoulders down, palms out, arms up. Loose grip. Again, we've got to prime the spine. Inhale. Start exhaling. First, relax, release the brake, relax the bum, and then lift the chest up away from that relaxed bum to lengthen the spine. Now, refuel. Exhale, fully relax the whole body, particularly the bum. Now keep exhaling and lift the chest up to the left this time as the hip goes to the right. Good, and pause there. Nice deep inhale. Now exhale, fully relax the bum, then drive the chest up away from that relaxed bum. Again, to drive open that spine in this position. Refuel. Exhale, fully relax. And expand the rib cage. Keep that chest lifted as you expand the chest as you exhale fully. And again, now refuel, holding that position. Exhale, fully relax. And then expand rib cage, lifting up. And again, feel that sense of alertness, that embodiment you have of this structure. Exhale, relax, and lift the chest to come back up and arms down. Good. It's that sense of embodiment of the structures that we're seeking to achieve. You're not trying to push your way into structure. You're trying to relax and expand and embody the structure, which is different than just go, Okay. Let's do the back bend. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Shoulders down, palms out, arms up, steeple grip. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, relax the bum. Lift the chest away from relaxed bum. There is the spine primed. Nice deep inhale. Now exhale, fully relax the bum. Lift the chest. Expand rib cage gently, and then hips forward as you go back. Pause when you get to the point where you inhale. And exhale, fully relax the bum. Relax the surface back muscles and lift the chest Lift the chest, lift the chest, lift the chest as you go back. The goal is to see how far you can go back, but without using the surface back muscles to pull you back. In fact, they should be relaxed. The more you relax the surface back muscles and the bum, the more that inner scaffolding strength that connects to the spine does the work, and that engages and pulls the spine open. The surface muscles can't do that. Only your scaffolding strength do you have to relax to allow that to happen. You can have the hands touch the head. The more you relax, the more that scaffolding strength is allowed to do its job, lifting and expanding the chest, lengthening the spine as you go back, opening every vertebra as you extend backwards. 3, 2, 1, and we change. Perfect. Hands prayer, exhale down. Let's do a hip hinge. Ooh. Loosen that up. Grab knees, deep inhale. Exhale, relax first. Expand rib cage, bum down. There's your structure primed. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, relax the bum. And then get the bum up, leg straight, straight spine. Get that hip hinge. Refuel. Exhale, fully relax. Expand that rib cage out, driving the relaxed bum back. And you can feel how that opens up the hips and it creates an incredible stretch in the hamstrings. Don't overdo that stretch. Refuel. Exhale again, relax and expand the rib cage. Relaxing the bum and feel that opens up the shoulders and the hips. Now you can do small movements, holding that structure. Maybe even bend the knees back and forth. And again, achieve a sense of embodiment of the structure, relaxing and expanding out the rib cage. 3, 2, 1, and change. Good. Perfect. Good. Loosen that out. Okay, so we're not just doing postures here, we are embodying the structures. We're relaxing and expanding out. We're not just doing it. Here we go, awkward. Right foot steps out and arms up, shoulders loose and relax. Again, that rib cage is open. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, relax. Expand rib cage, then drive the relaxed bum down to the floor, lifting the chest up to lengthen that spine as you come down. Refuel. And exhale, again, relax your whole body. Relax everything. The body knows not to collapse. Hold the structure and fully relax. And exhale, expand rib cage again. Refuel. Now hold that relaxed structure and just move the arms. The body knows. You just ask the body, give it the intention. I want you to hold this position and relax everything. And it will do. Because it won't relax the muscles it does need, because you've told it to hold that structure. But it will relax everything it doesn't need, which is the key to what you need to do. It's to release and be aware of that tension of the muscles that don't need to be engaged. And now you can be here forever. Take the inhale, release the break, and lift the chest to come back up. Perfect. Good. Loosen that out. Oh, that's quite tough, isn't it? Okay, here we go. The second part. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, relax everything. And then lift the chest up and stand up on tiptoes. Good. Perfect. Right. That's fantastic. The way you did that, brilliant. Arms up. Nice deep inhale. And again, ask the body to hold that structure and exhale, fully relax. And keep exhaling as you sit down on tippy toes. Hips forward, relax. Perfect. And only come down to where you feel you get tension. Don't come down all the way if you feel the body starts to fight. Refuel. Exhale, fully relax and lift that chest up. Good. Now hold that relaxed structure and move the arms. Okay, time to come back up. So first we take the inhale When we start exhaling, we relax everything, hold the structure, and then we come up. Excellent. Good. Whew. Then you can feel the body did find that hard, but when you're in it, it didn't feel hard. Let's do the final part. Nice deep inhale. Knees in, heels up, arms up. Again, open that rib cage. Nice deep inhale. Again, start exhaling first. Ask the body to hold that structure and fully relax. Then you keep exhaling and you hips forward and you come down, knees together, upright spine. It's simple. Then you down. And again, you only come down where you feel the body starts to fight. If it does, you don't come down anymore. Exhale, relax, lift that chest up, get the hips a bit higher. And here we go. Time to come up, take the inhale. Exhale, release the break. And then come up. Perfect. And it's okay to bring the arms up because that's the expression. You just, the body's expressing itself of opening out. You don't have to come up as a mechanical form. If you want to open your arms, you open your arms. Okay. Here we go. One shot eagle. So now the drill, it's the right arm underneath the left arm, right leg over the left. And we do it all on one exhale. We get our body into that structure on one exhale. And you first have to release the break. So it's quite a reasonably long exhale. Here we go. Nice deep inhale. And exhale, go. Release the break, relax everything. Then you lift that leg up. All on one exhale. Boom, you're there, refuel. Take that inhale. Exhale. Fully relax the bum down and lift that chest up away from the relaxed bum, gently expanding rib cage. Refuel. Exhale. Relax and expand. Relax the bum. Relax the lower spine. Should be no tension there. Lifting and opening. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Perfect. Obviously, you try to come out of it with the flow. Not like me when I crashed in. Okay, let's go with the other side. This is the left underneath the right arm. One shot. Here we go. Take that inhale. Start exhaling. Feel the whole body relax. Keep exhaling. Left leg up, arms up. Boom. Inhale to refuel once there. Exhale. Fully relax. Expand chest. Drive the relaxed bum down. Elbows forward. Open out the shoulder joints. Nice deep inhale. No engagement on the inhale. Just a pit stop. Exhale. Here we go. Release the break first and then expand. Lifting up the chest. Expanding the rib cage. Bum down, putting spine open, open out the shoulders, keep going. That everything happens on the exhale. It's the magic. Inhale, just a pit stop. It's a refueling station. Exhale, go again. 3, 2, 1, and change. Boom. Loosen that out. Have a sip of water. Okay. Wide child's pose. Start from tabletop. And don't forget how you do wide child's pose. Up to you. You can start from tabletop. You can do a couple of cat cows if you want. You can wiggle the hips. You can just loosen up. And then you can take that inhale and exhale. Relax the bum back. And again, you can deliberately stop halfway and embody that structure, meaning exhale, fully relax your whole body. Ask the body to hold that structure and expand out the rib cage and relax and expand and embody that structure. Relax and open. You can just hold that embodied structure. And every time you exhale, you can feel just the hips open more, the shoulders open more, the spine lengthens more. Purely because you're relaxed and the concept in your mind is to open out. That embodiment, you feel it. Oh, yes, and change. Perfect. Good. Okay. Standing, head to knee. Embodying these three postures is hard, but it is achievable. Here we go. So we start from upright, take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, fully relax, top to bottom, and just turn everything off. Like, feel like a rag doll, but obviously you're still standing upright. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, relax, and then keep exhaling and lift the right leg up, arm outside. Keep that chest rib cage open. Refuel. Exhale, relax. Again, exhale, expand rib cage. So you're really priming your structure here on this standing leg. This is on your starting block. Exhale again, lift, expand rib cage, hinge forward. Grab where you like. Leg, the shin. Inhale, exhale, lift open. Exhale, release the brake. Kick out. Exhale, relax, expand rib cage, kick from the hip. Away you go. Embody this structure, meaning relax and expand the rib cage. Don't ever do that expansion of the rib cage because you go the other way, you create more tension. It's just a gentle exhale, relax, expand rib cage, lifting and opening your structure. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Good. Okay. Here we go. Other side. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, relax. Keep exhaling. Left leg lifts, arm out. One more breath cycle here. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, relax. Lift, expand ribcage. Boom. There we go. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Lift, hinge forward. Grab where you wish, the leg, the shin, or the foot. That is truly up to you. But don't compress down. Don't round the spine. Good. Inhale, exhale, go. One breath cycle here. Exhale. Further relax. Further relax. Expand that rib cage, lifting up. Away you go. Can you embody this structure? Meaning, can you feel really relaxed? And that, as you exhale, expanding the rib cage and lifting without struggle. And if that means bending the knee more, bend the knee more. Meaning, don't force anything. Just feel connected. Feel it as one. 3, 2, 1, and change. Good. Whew. My heart rate's pounding now. Okay, let's do standing bow. Deep inhale, exhale, relax. That left arm lifts, but focus on the chest lifting away from that relaxed bum so the core gets pulled open. Deep inhale, exhale, relax. Expand that rib cage, lift that right leg, right leg up, arm outside. One breath cycle here. Exhale, relax, lift and open. Exhale, relax, lift, open, grab your foot. Exhale, relax, hips square, knees close, fully open out to the structure, truly embody the structure. In fact, if you just stay here in the whole posture, you achieve wonders. Take the inhale, away you go. So again, just focus here, embody this structure without kicking back, truly embody it. Exhale, relax, expand the chest, expand the rib cage. Feel the shoulders open, the hips open, lifting and opening. Truly embody this structure. Once you feel that sense of embodiment, deep inhale, exhale, relax, and then you can think about hinging forward, and everything slots into place because it's already opened. There's no struggle as you fall over because your balance is gone, which is fine. We've got 15 more seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are done. Good. Okay. Loosen that out. Good. Let's go to the other side. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, relax. Right arm up. Lift the chest. One breath cycle here. Exhale, relax. Lift the chest. Left leg lifts. Left arm out. One breath cycle here. Exhale. Fully relax. Lift. Expand rib cage. Lift and pull open your structure. Exhale. Grab foot. Refuel. Exhale, relax. Expand rib cage, hips square, knees close. That's your put position. On your next exhale, away you go. And again, really embody this structure before you think about hinging forward. So exhale, relaxing. Fully relax, like a rag doll. Expand rib cage, lift the chest, kick from the hips slightly, open the shoulders. And then once you've fully opened and relaxed, then you come down. If you try and do that beforehand, you create tension. You're fighting tension. So all you do is fight tension. Pause, exhale, relax and embody that structure again. No tension, no struggle, just power. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. You're looking all extremely good. Balancing stick. Here we go. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, relax. Shoulders down, palms out, arms up. Steeple grip. Inhale. On the exhale, relax the bum. Lift chest up away from relaxed bum. There's your starting point. Exhale, left foot forward, right foot back. One breath cycle here with the foot off the floor. And exhale, fully relax. Expand rib cage and lift up and kick that right foot back from the hip. Good. There's your starting position. Deep inhale. Exhale, relax. Expand rib cage, hinge forward. And don't hinge all the way down to a letter T. Deliberately stop short. Pause. Deep inhale. Exhale, fully relax and just embody this position. Fully master this. Relax. Expand rib cage. Relax, expand. Relax, expand. Exhale, maybe come down more. The end position is irrelevant. It's how you embody the positions in between is the magic. Opening, relaxing, feeling that inner core strength, engage and pull you open. Exhale, come back up. Good, perfect, good, fantastic. Barat, that was brilliant. One thing, I'm rewriting this book, but one thing I want to tell you which is part of what I'm on the right in the book now. We're axing here the scaffolding strength because I'm telling you to relax everything. And the conscious mind, I can tell your conscious mind can tell your body to contract the thigh, to contract the glutes, but it has no concept of how to talk to your scaffolding strength. It has not the faintest idea of how to do that at all. It knows, it can tell the body to contract the thigh or the glutes, but no concept about the scaffolding strength. It can only do that with your intention, nothing more. So purely your intention of what you want to do, the body, that reptilian brain, organizes that scaffolding strength, which is what you're using here, because you're not using the surface muscles, because I'm asking you to relax them. So it's pure, and you have consciously no control over your scaffolding strength, only your body does, which is in essence what we're doing here. So we're doing the other side, aren't we now? Here we go. And Brat, that was fantastic. I have to say, the way you did that was brilliant. Here we go. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, relax. Shoulders down, palms up. Take the inhale. On the exhale, fully relax and lift the chest away from that relaxed bum. Good. Right foot forward, left foot back. One breath cycle here. Inhale and exhale. Fully relax and expand the rib cage. Fully open out. There's your structure. Nice deep inhale and exhale, go. And again, you can just focus on embodying this structure. Notice how relaxed you are. The chest is expanded. All the surface muscles are relaxed. What's doing the work is your scaffolding strength. You've got no control of that, apart from your instructions to the body, which means, oh, just relax and open. Relax and open. Embody the position. Inhale, pause, exhale, relax, and expand the rib cage. Relaxing and opening. Relaxing the bum, relaxing the thighs, relaxing all those muscles you can have some form of control of. We're not controlling them. You're not commanding the body. You're embodying the structure, relaxing and pulling open. When you're ready, exhale, relax, expand, come back up. Perfect. Perfect. Good. In fact, I'm going to have to get better because Brad's better than me at that. The way he comes out was so smooth. I'm going to get, I'm going to have to up my game now. Okay, here we go. Hip hinge. Deep inhale, exhale, go. Boom, palm out, arms up, right foot out, arms down parallel. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, relax, lift, expand, fully open out that rib cage. There's your open structure. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, relax, lift, relax the bum and hinge forward. Keep that rib cage open, hinging forward. Relaxing, drive the relaxed bum up so the hips open. And again, stop short. Deliberately stop short. Don't go to your full rotation. Hold that position. And on the exhale, fully relax and then embody that structure. Expand the rib cage, relax and open out. Master that position. Feel it ease and open. You've got more rotation to go, but really feel at ease with that. Then take a deep inhale. Exhale, relax, expand the rib cage, and then maybe hinge forward, dropping the belly button down to come down more. And then pause and embody that position. So there's so many positions in a posture. It's not just getting to the end point, and then you can explore now and do small movements. It's the bits in between hold the magic. Take the inhale, exhale, relax. Come back up. Quick inhale and exhale, relax. expand, rib cage, boom, we're back to standing. Loosen it out. Okay, triangle posture. Okay, hang on a sec. Colin's gone for, let me just get his, where's the, hang on a sec. Yeah, okay. Colin's computer's gone, he froze. So I've just got to be able to see when he comes back in to let him back in. So where we go, we're in triangle. Here we go. Deep inhale, exhale, relax. Palms out, arms up, right foot out, arms down parallel. One breath cycle here. Inhale, exhale, relax, expand rib cage. There we go. Turn your right foot out. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, relax, lift, expand rib cage, bend that right knee. Again, feel the legs very faintly come out the hip sockets. So feel that opening. Okay, look to your left. Take the inhale. And on the exhale, fully relax first. Expand the rib cage. Keep the chest lifted and now windmill the arms. Boom. So the core is lifting you up. Perfect. Nice deep inhale. And on the exhale, keep that core lifted. Drive the shoulders open in opposite direction from the joint itself. Boom. That's your open structure. Now, and again, embody this structure, meaning relax, open the rib cage, and feel its ease here. Feel a sense of power, but also a sense of ease. I'm not saying ease to feel, I mean ease to feel powerful, loose and in control. And change. Right foot in, left foot out. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, fully relax. Open that chest. Prime the structure. Another deep inhale. Exhale, relax. Lift chest, open rib cage, bend that left knee. Keep the bum relaxed so you can feel faintly the legs rising open the hip socket. Good. Look right. Take the inhale. Exhale, fully relax first. Open the rib cage, lift the chest, windmill. Boom. There's that core holding you there beautifully. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, relax. Lift that chest. Drive open the shoulder joints. Lift and open. And then you have fun with this posture. Then you play with it. Small movements. You can bring the hip up and down. Even if the hip is just small movements, a couple of inches, you can maybe rotate the shoulders. But the core is holding you in that structure beautifully. That scaffolding strength is holding you because everything is relaxed. 3, 2, 1, and we change. Exhale, back to standing. Good. Let's do some spine flexions. Let's start feet together. Deep inhale. Exhale, go. Shoulders down, palms out, arms up, right foot out, pick up toes, turn on heels. There we go. Back foot 45 degrees, hips are square, right knee is bent. You know the drill. Inhale. Exhale, fully relax. Lift that chest up away from the bum, tuck the chin in. There is your starting structure. Here we go. Inhale. Nice, deep, 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 deep inhale. Now start exhaling slowly. Feel the whole body relax. Expand the rib cage out and round down. Keep exhaling all the way and then deliberately stop short. Boom. And pause with an inhale. No movement. Now start exhaling. Relax your whole body and just expand the rib cage. Drive that lower spine up and expand out like a balloon and embody this position without any intention of rounding down more. Inhale, pause, exhale, relax, lift, expand rib cage, pull open. On your next exhale, maybe you can hinge forward and come down more, relaxing and expanding out your structure. Feel powerful, feel at ease, feel in control. Exhale to come back up. Perfect. Excellent. Other side. Left knee bent, back foot 45 degrees, hip square. Inhale, exhale, relax. Lift chest away from the bum, tuck the chin in. There's your open starting structure. Nice deep inhale. Start exhaling. First, observe the whole body relax. Lift the chest, expand the rib cage. Keep exhaling, round down. Stop short, deliberately. Pause for the inhale. Exhale, no more movement. Relax. Relax everything and expand the rib cage. Feel how that opens out the spine when you expand the rib cage and the exhale. Pause. Exhale, relax. Feel how it opens up the hips, the shoulders. Then you can probably hinge more if you wish. Inhale, exhale, relax and expand out. And when you're ready, take the exhale and you arch and expand your way back out with that stability, with that control of movement. Good. Loosen that out. Perfect. Let's do tree. So we stand upright. Deep inhale, exhale, relax. Lift your right leg up, arm out. One breath cycle here. Relax, lift, expand that rib cage. Exhale. Ooh. Grab your right foot. Mind on your chest. And now just lift that chest away from the relaxed bum, expanding out the rib cage, and then pause, no movement when you inhale. Just relax and embody this structure. And again, that sense of embodiment. You feel a sense of power, a sense of ease, a sense of lifting and opening. It should never be a sense of struggle, change. Good. Let's go other side. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Lift left leg, arm out. Inhale, exhale, relax. Lift. Grab your foot. Let the hip settle. I've got a lot of tightness in this hip today. So I've decided I'm not going to force it down. I'm going to let it be. And now just going to bring my mind to the chest. Nice deep inhale. And exhale, fully relax the whole body. And gently lift the chest up away from that relaxed bum. And finally, just gently expand the rib cage. Not too much. Again, that expansion you can overdo. It's just a nice opening that activates that proprioception to get that sense of awareness alive, lifting and opening. You should feel alive, not struggle. Change. Let's do one-legged stool. Exhale. Grab foot. Lift chest, get back into that tree. Exhale, go. Relax the bum, bend that knee. Again, only bend the knee where you feel comfortable. You must always maintain that sense of embodiment, that sense of being alert, no struggle, but alive, powerful, lifting and opening. That's more important than actually forcing your body to go more to meet your preconceived ideas. It will respond better. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, we're done. Good. Other side. Left leg lifts, grab the foot. Lift the chest, take the inhale, exhale, go. Relax the bum, hips forward, chest up. If you can, really do a really long exhale and complete. Sometimes I'm going, really squeezing out that last bit of exhale before I go, and go again. 3, 2, 1, and change. Good. Shake it out, lie down, lie on your back, shift your cameras. Okay, here we go. We're going to work on the hips now quickly. So we lift the right leg up, pop the chin in, loose grip. Take a nice inhale. Start exhaling, feel the body relax, feel the chest and ribcage expand, and now push down and push away. Up and around. Oh, yes. Do that again. Inhale. Start exhaling, feel the body relax, feel the chest, ribcage expand, and then pull down and then push away into the hand. Relax in the bum, everything pull open. Oh, yes, I love it. Okay, change. Other side, grab the left knee. Chin in, take the inhale. Fully relax. On start exhaling, fully relax. Expand rib cage, pull down. Push away. Relax the bum. Oh, yes, do that again. Inhale. Deep inhale, exhale, relax. Expand, go. Change. Grab both knees. Up the chin in. Take a nice, deep inhale. Start to slowly exhale. Feel the whole body relax. Feel the rib cage expand. And now push the knees away into your hand, bum relax, and feel how that everything opens up. The hips, the spine, the shoulders, everything. Oh, yes, do that again. Inhale. Exhale, fully relax. Expand rib cage, push away. Oh. Oh, there's so much engagement and power, yet total at ease. Change. Turn over. Wide child's pose. Lie down. Get ready for cobra. Get your stomach on the floor, hands palmed underneath the shoulders. You can make sure you're kind of prepared. So you kind of, I like to pull the hip along the floor slightly. That pre-primes the spine. Okay, here we go. Nice deep inhale. Start exhaling. Well, feel the body relax everywhere. Feel the chest expand, rib cage expand, and then float up. Ask the body to float up. Refuel. Exhale, fully relax, but obviously hold that structure. Relax and lift up. Keep that rib cage expanded. Again, don't overdo expand because you create more tension. Just a gentle expansion of the rib cage. Exhale, lift and drive that chest forward. And exhale to come down. Readjust. Arms to your side, arms underneath, palms are down, baby fingers are touching. So we do each leg one exhale. So take that inhale, nice deep inhale, charge the machine. Start exhaling first, observe the body release the brake, boom, boom. Then lift the right leg up, driving it out of the hip, and feel the lower spine lengthen, and then bring it down all on one exhale. It's just an exhale flow. Boom, refuel with an inhale. Exhale, go again. Release the brake first, and then lift that leg up. Feel the leg drive out the hip, lengthen the lower spine. Keep exhaling, bring that leg back down. Perfect. Okay, refuel. Elbows under more. Okay, charge that machine. Take a nice, deep, deep, deep inhale. Now start exhaling very slowly and observe the whole body relax everywhere. Feel the rib cage expand. And keep exhaling and lift both hips off the floor. Boom. Hips up. Bang. You only need a little bit of effort. Bang at the end. And you're up. And then you inhale and you hold and maintain that position. And exhale, go again. Release, relax. You're asking you to hold that structure as you relax. And then you, that last bit of exhale, you lift the hips off the floor more. Boom. And then you inhale and hold that position. One more exhale. Relax everything, but hold that position. Feel the rib cage expand. Feel it ease without wanting to come up more. And then come down. Always find that ease point, even if it's extremely hard posture, which that one is. You have to search and hunt out that ease point. It comes to you, but you have to find it. Okay, arms out. Deep inhale. Start the exhale. Release the brake fully. Feel the chest expand, and then ask the body to float up. Arms, body, head, legs, you know the drill. Keep exhaling and float up like a fluffy cloud. Boom, now refuel. Exhale, fully relax and lift and expand that rib cage slightly. Now hold that there and find and feel a point of ease with that exhale. Relax, fully relax, feel at ease, embody this structure. Exhale, relax, feel the rib cage expand, feel the chest driving forward slightly, shoulders relaxed, opening out, bum is relaxed, everything is relaxed, you're so at ease. You're truly embodying the structure. Exhale, you come back down. Grab your feet. Take a nice deep inhale. Start the exhale flowing. Feel the whole body relax. Start to feel the rib cage expand. And then you just kick from the hips. Boom, you're up. Refuel. Exhale. Again, this time we're not going to go any higher. We're just going to feel at ease with whatever lift you created without even trying to come up anymore. I really want you to feel pretty relaxed. Feel that rib cage open, feel your structure open, and you feel at ease in this incredibly powerful, strong posture. And exhale, come back down. Boom. Wide child's pose. Fix firm. Kneel down. Hips between feet. Bum slightly off the floor. Deep inhale. Exhale, relax. Lift, expand rib cage. Go back. And again, when you get to the position where you're happy with for that day, don't just wait there waiting for the change. Embody it, that structure. So exhale, relax, relax everything, expand the rib cage, lifting and opening like a flower. You can do that in any posture. That's that scaffolding strength. You're relaxed, you're opening, lifting, and change. Bird dog. Half tortoise, kneel down. Exhale, relax, shoulders down, palms out, arms up, hands prayer, deep inhale. Exhale, lift chest away from the bum, get the bum off the heel, a nice deep inhale. Exhale, fully relax. Drive chest forward as you come down. Once the fingertips touch you down, you're there. Exhale, fully relax. And drive the relaxed bum backwards. And you just feel how that lengthens, pulls the spine open. Once there, we feel. Exhale, fully relax. And gently expand the ribcage, driving that relaxed bum back. Relax and open is your mantra. Inhale, exhale, come back up. Again with that sense of control. Stand on knees, hips over knees. Inhale, exhale, relax, shoulders down, palms out, arms are up. Good. So here we go. First, we have to prime the structure. So inhale. Exhale, fully relax the bum and lift the chest up away from that relaxed bum. Okay, there we go. There's our starting point. Inhale. Exhale, fully relax the bum. Lift that chest up, lift the chest up, hips forward and slowly extend back. But you don't want to use the surface back muscles to pull you back or your bum. They're relaxed. Just ask the body to lift and open like a flower, hips forward, lifting and lifting as you go back without pulling yourself back. There's the intention. That's the only way you can access that scaffolding strength, is give the body intention of what you want. You want to lift and open. You want to relax. That's the only way you can talk to those muscles. Lifting and opening. Lifting, lifting and opening. Yes, change. Perfect. Rabbit, kneel down. Exhale, palms out, arms up. Inhale, exhale, lift chest away from that bum. Get the bum off the heel, tuck the chin in, arms down. Good, there we go. Inhale. Exhale, fully relax. Expand rib cage. Round down. Expanding out as you go. Once down, you inhale to refuel. Exhale. Fully relax. Yes, expand the rib cage. Roll forward. That is the position. Now you just embody this position. You take the inhale and exhale, fully relax. Expand the rib cage. Drive that lower spine up and open out like a flower. Relax and open. Relax and open. Relax and open. Exhale to come back up. Boom. Perfect. Others. So right leg out, left foot against that thigh. Arms up. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Lift chest away from your bum. Tuck the chin in. There's the starting point. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, relax. Lifting, lifting, and expanding. Expanding that rib cage as you round out. So you're arching. It's just like rabbit. This is rabbit with the feet in a different position. So your legs in a different position. arching, expanding rib cage. Change. Other side, left leg out, right foot thigh, bending knee. Exhale, palms out, arms up. Inhale, lift that chest away from the bum, tuck the chin in. There's the starting point. Inhale, exhale, relax, relax, lift, expand, rib cage, round down. As you exhale, you feel relaxing and opening. Change. Feet together. Deep inhale. More bend the knee. Exhale, relax. Lift that chest. Good. Here we go. Perfect. Here we go. Inhale. Now exhale, fully relax. Lift that chest. Expand the rib cage. Drive the hip forward. Relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. And again, don't expand too much because you create tension. It's just that sweetness of expansion. Relaxing, expanding, relaxing, and opening. Change. Final, spinal. Right foot over left knee corner. Hips. Right hip is down. Left arm is up, lifting chest up away from that relaxed bum. Hands in prayer. Good. Here's the priming body, the important part. Inhale. Exhale, fully relax. And then lift the chest away from the bum and gently expand the rib cage. That's it. You're there. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Lift, expand, twist. Right. Refuel. Exhale, relax. Lift, expand, twist, refuel. Exhale, relax. Lift, expand, twist, refuel. Exhale, relax. Lift, expand, come back to the start. Final side, left foot over right knee. Make sure if you're doing this version of spine twist with the foot over the knee, yeah, hip is down. Right arm up, lift the chest, hands of prayer. Here we go. Do the priming part. Inhale. Exhale, fully relax. Yeah, and then lift that chest up away from the relaxed bum and very gently expand the rib cage. There we go. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Lift, expand, twist left. Refuel. Exhale, fully relax. Lift the chest, gentle expansion of the rib cage, twist more left. Refuel. Exhale, fully relax. Lift, expand, twist more. Refuel. Exhale, fully relax. Lift, expand, come back to the start. Get ready for the final breathing. Five, four, three, two, one. Well done, everyone. Yes. Well done.